Hello and welcome. In this video, we shall see how to find out number of triangles or squares in the given figure. Say, consider this type of triangle. Here we have n number of triangles like this. Then, to find out number of triangles in this figure, we have a formula. Say the number of triangles is equal to 1 plus 2 plus 3 plus so on up to n. That means if these triangles are like this up to n, then we have to just add them first n number of integers like this. And this is equal to n multiplied by n plus 1 divided by 2. We shall consider few examples related to this here. So suppose we have this only one triangle. So that means we have small n is equal to 1. So if you apply this formula here, then total number of triangles will be equal to 1. So that only one term will be there. Or if you put here in this formula n equal to 1, so it will be 1 multiplied by 1 plus 1 divided by 2. So that 2 will get cancelled and it will be equal to 1. So that means if there is only one triangle like this, then for n equal to 1, we get total number of triangles equal to 1. Now suppose there are two triangles, so this triangle is divided into two parts. Then if you put here n equal to 2 in this formula, so this will be 2 multiplied by 2 plus 1 divided by 2, so it comes out to be equal to 3. Now if you divide this into three parts, 1, 2 and 3, then we have n equal to 3. So for n equal to 3, if you put here n equal to 3 in the similar way, we will get 6 triangles. On the similar line, if we have divided this into 4 triangles like this, then the total number of triangles possible will be 10. And for n is equal to 5, the total number of triangles will be 15. Now, if we have the triangles like this, that is the other type of figure. So here we have the number of triangles at the base. So the number of triangles at the base are 1, 2, 3, dot, 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 up to n. So if this type of figure is there, then the formula is n multiplied by n plus 2 multiplied by 2n plus 1, this divided by 8. Now here we have to consider the integer. Finally, whatever we get, the division, we have to consider the integral division of this. So, say for example, we will apply this formula for these different triangles. So, if we have this only one triangle like this at the base, so we have n is equal to 1. So, if you put this in this formula, it will be 1 multiplied by 1 plus 2. So, that will be 1 into 3. Multiplied by 2 into 1 plus 1, so that will be again 3, so it will be 9 divided by 8. Now if you do the integral division, it will be 1. Okay, so that means what? Number of triangles, if n equal to 1 here in this case, will be equal to what? 1. Now if you put n is equal to 2 here, then in case of n equal to 2, if you put in this formula, you will get n, that is 2 multiplied by 2 plus 2, that will be 2 into 4, so that 8 with this 8 will get cancelled, and then 2 into 2 plus 1 will be 4 plus 1, that is 5. So therefore the number of triangles here will be 5. So in this situation, the total number of triangles possible will be 5. Now if we have n is equal to 3, then if in the similar way we can find out the number of triangle. Here we have to consider the integral division here, so we get 13 triangles. Now if you put n equal to 4, we will get similarly 27 triangles, and if you put n is equal to 5, we will get 48 triangles. Now in case of squares, so we have to consider a figure like this. Now here we can have n number of squares along this side and also n number of squares along vertical side. Now in this case, if we have say n by n type of such squares, then the formula is 1 square plus 2 square plus 3 square plus so on plus up to n square. So this is nothing but what? Sum of squares of first n integers. Now this is same thing as n multiplied by n into it is equal to n into n plus 1 multiplied by 2n plus 1, this total divided by 6. So we will apply this for different figures here. Say if we have n is equal to 1, so if you put this here, it will be 1 square, that is 1 only directly, or if you put it in this formula, it will be 1 multiplied by 2, and this will be 2 into 1, and this will become 3. Okay, so this is 3 into 2 into 1, so it will be 6, and 6 will get cancelled, and it will be equal to 1. Now if you have 2 by 2 like this, here also 2 and here also 2, then in that case we have to put here 2, so this will be 2 multiplied by 2 plus 1, so that will be 2 into 3, so that is 6, and that 6 will get cancelled, and this will be 2 into 2, that is 4 plus 1, so there will be 5 number of triangles, 5 number of squares here in this case. Now in the similar way, if you put n equal to 3, the number of squares possible out of this figure will be 13. For n equal to 4, the number of squares possible will be 32. For n is equal to 5, the number of squares possible will be 55. So like this we can find out the number of triangles or squares in different kind of figures. So these things are asked in the general knowledge questions. I hope that you like this video and you understand this. So do like, subscribe, share and comment, and thank you very much.